Hey, how are y'all? It's Kimberly again. I haven't posted on this channel in a long time. Bear with me. I've had some major life changes. All good, all love, all peace. I'm moving to my own apartment. Um, I'm a plant mommy. I've been really working on my blog. I've been really working a lot. I just came back from vacation in Jamaica. So I've just really been doing a lot. I haven't really been focusing on this or, just trying to be updated social media wise, which I'm going to fix. Um, my blog that I'm writing today is more so focused on breakups because I am going through a breakup and I'm really trying to do a lot of self-checking, like self-checking as in how am I handling this? Am I being patient with myself? Am I being patient with this person? Am I being like too irrational? Am I whatever? But what the most important thing that I want to focus on is what can I learn from this failed relationship? And that is what my blog post today is on. I've learned that you can't look at relationships like they're some type of like failed mission or something. Like you can't look at it like a failed attempt at love or anything like that. Like you really have to look at it like every person you meet is literally, it's like a stepping stone in your life that you have to get through. You just have to. And that's not me saying like, you know, don't I don't know, like to throw shade at your partner like, oh, you are nothing. You're just like a stepping stone. No. What I'm saying is like there are certain things we have to learn from each relationship. And before we get to that relationship that we want, all the things that we ask for, all the things that we try to manifest in our life, we have to make sure we're learning the things that we need to learn for that and make sure that we are equipped for what we're asking for. Because, like, for example, like when I was working so hard to get my apartment, um, it took me a little while to get in the gist of the amount of bills that you have when you have an apartment. But I was prepared for it because I was put in, situations to where I had to learn to manage my money. You have to go through certain things to get what you want. Now, besides looking at all that, besides looking at, your, I guess life partner is, the destiny towards it. Besides all of that, what I really want to elaborate on and really speak on is self. Like, besides what this person was to me, and besides what this person did for me, and what they taught me, and what I taught them, what did I teach myself? What can I learn from this relationship? What has this relationship given me? What have I learned about myself? And I feel like a lot of people fail to do that. And I feel like I've been failing to do that for a while because I haven't been trying to be alone and trying to understand exactly why this happened. And no blame game type of stuff, but more so what about myself didn't correlate with this relationship. What things were outgrown, what characteristics or things were lacking, what things did we each just need to work on as individuals. It's more so not even reflecting more so on like the love aspect, just more so on like as an individual, like pasthood traumas, everything like that. So like I feel like it's very healthy to look at a relationship from an overall view and not just a biased view. Not just like, well, you cheated on me, you did this and did this. No, I feel like we need to dig a bit deeper. Not saying we need to blame anyone for the reason as to why they're cheating or anything like that, but just like, I don't know, like we really just need to dig much deeper. Like, what am I holding on to that is causing me to not be able to be intimate with someone, or be intimate with that person, or like, what traumas am I dealing with? What things have I not spoken on? What things, how do I hold myself back? And it's a learning process, because no one really wants to go through that time when you're by yourself and you're like, oh God, I'm gonna have to face this. You go through that grieving stage, you go through the anger, you go through the whole stage, and it's just like, it feels very lonely. But I don't know, I feel like there's a lot to be learned, and there's a lot that we can look at, aside from our relationship. Like, yeah, you're looking at the relationship to see patterns and see things, but aside from the relationship, you can look at yourself, how you were in that relationship, and aside from that person, and just really understand what you can learn about life in general, what you can learn about yourself. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to find a healthy way to look at a breakup, rather than just be crying because I'm losing a person romantically. And sometimes you lose people romantically and platonically as well. Sometimes it just can't work out that way. But when you lose someone, period, it's not easy. So, I think we understand how hard the process is. But I don't know. I'm trying to find a really healthy and evolutionary way for me to heal from this, and to also become a better woman, not for somebody else, but for myself, and to feel like I'm not holding on to any past trauma, because I know what I've held on to. I know my issues, and I'm still learning more about myself as I analyze things, and I'm not beating myself up for it. It's just that I'm just learning many things, and it's like, wow, like, definitely people bring different things out of you. Whether good or bad, you need to pay attention to all of it, and take all these, failed relationships, failed friendships, whatever they are, and do a self check and really evaluate the health of the relationship. Really evaluate the health of yourself, the health of the person you were with. Was that person mentally stable? Were you mentally stable? Were you emotionally healthy? Were you spiritually healthy? All things like that I feel like, I know personally I neglected. I feel like a lot of people neglect while in a relationship and when it ends. So that's just something I want to touch on. I will be writing a blog on it, but I did want to elaborate in a video platform as well. So hopefully you guys can just leave your thoughts, leave your comments. Tell me ways that you guys have, gotten over a breakup and been able to evolve and gotten through it in a healthy way, and not more so in a way that made you feel so, I don't know, like stuck and angry. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through that. And I feel like we do have a choice of how we heal from things, we do have a choice of how we heal. But you can't speak down on someone for how they're choosing to heal as well. So, but if you guys have any input or anything that you like to share, please don't hesitate to comment below. Also, don't forget to visit the blog page, www.divinefemicollection.com, and please tell me what you think. And I am so excited to start this video series. I will be consistent, I promise. My camera broke, so now all I'm filming on is my laptop camera, so bear with me. And I'll make sure I keep my plant here, because I'm a plant mommy now. But alright, y'all. Peace and love and life. We'll get to it.